What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 2 battle for the BBL Season number 6. If you guys missed it, we are back on Wi-Fi. Finally, after 2 very long seasons, we had our first Wi-Fi battle for the BBL last week. Unfortunately, it did not go the way we wanted it to. We started out just blazing. We were on fire, and then after talking to my opponent, he ended up making a really weird, not necessarily prediction, but like he was playing for a flinch, and that's kind of what gave him an opportunity to win the game, and he ended up taking advantage of that and getting the reverse sweep with his Calyrex. There is good news though. We had a tremendous amount of success with our Genesect. Genesect got 4 kills last time around. It was incredible, and honestly I had a lot of fun using it. It was just really difficult for my opponent to switch into, and I'm hoping it can kind of do the same for the rest of the season for us. But let's go ahead and jump into this matchup because we are playing against Lux and his, was it Sparkling? No, it's Hangzhou Sparkling Area. That's what the team name is called. Something along those lines. So forgive me if I butchered that, but I'm going to call it the Sparkling Area from now on. It's the team that well, it's a team name based on, I think it's Primarina's signature move, Sparkling Area. So yeah, but regardless, we have a really interesting matchup. My opponent has 0 Ghost Resist outside of his Ghost Immunity, which is going to be his Munchlax, and it's a Munchlax for crying out loud. So I feel pretty good about it, not gonna lie. But we'll see how it goes. It is an interesting week. He has a ridiculous team. If you guys missed it, so we had our IBL quarterfinals and our IBL semifinal battle. Quarterfinal, my opponent had the Regenerator core of Toxapex and Tangrowth. Semifinal battle, he had the Sand core of Gigalith and Excadrill, but he also had Volcarona. So we have like a combination of 2 of the toughest battles we had in the IBL all season long, and they're all on one team now, plus a Xerneas, plus a Latios. So it's crazy. It's insane how we got this team. The good news is I think my team is actually slightly better. Teach their own, but I think my team is slightly better here. But we can go ahead and jump into this team builder. The biggest threats to me are going to be the Xerneas, of course. My fairy resists are very limited. I only have 2 technically. I have 1 in my Genesect and I have a second one in my Silvally. There's the Latios, which is very strong, very scary with Dragon Dance with Calm Mind. Just an offensive set with a Scarf is also very, very scary. Volcarona, if it gets up multiple Quiver Dances, probably 2 or 3, it can honestly sweep me. 1 is not too concerning because I have ways around that, but at the end of the day, it is still a terrifying threat for me to deal with. The Sand Core is a huge problem for me. It is a big problem, I'm not going to lie. It outspeeds my entire team once the Excadrill's in Sand. It can hit everything for incredible damage with Earthquake and Iron Head and Shadow Claw for the Necrozma and Rock Slide for something like the Tornadus. Conkeldurr, if it gets up a Guts boost from a Flame Orb, it is terrifying. I have very little switches, if any, at all. Toxapex, honestly, Toxapex might need to come for my Dracovish. If it doesn't come, then I kind of just win with a Scarf Dracovish or even a Sandrush Dracovish. So because of that, I feel confident in my Dracovish set, because if it does come, we can take advantage of it. If it doesn't come, we can still take advantage of it. And then there is the Tangrowth, which also is very bulky, still has issues with the Dracovish. The good news is we have a Tornadus, we have our Genesect, and we have our Necrozma, which can all beat it effectively. So very interesting team that my opponent has here. I definitely think we have an opportunity to win the game here. We definitely have a decent matchup. Not as bad as last time around with the Calyrex, that's for sure, but definitely still very scary. So moving on, we're going to start with our first mon. That is going to be our Genesect. Now Genesect is running the Iron Head, Leech Life, Zen Headbutt, and Shift Gear. So because of that, it has to be shiny. I told you guys I'm going to be running shiny no matter what. Not because I prefer the shiny color, I don't, but because I want to make sure my opponents don't know what I'm running. So this way, he might think, okay, Matt ran a shiny Genesect last time around, but didn't have any special moves. Maybe he's not going to run it this time. But nope, I'm running it this time around, and I got the special move in Shift Gear, so we can go ahead and kind of go in with our Genesect here. This set has speed to tie the Xerneas. We have Shift Gear to sweep. If we get this thing in on a Pokemon that gives us a boost in attack stats, then that is huge, because once we get a Shift Gear off, oh my god, it is over. If we get this thing on a Latios, forget about it. It's going to hit so hard. We have the Occa Berry there for Mystical Fire, specifically from the Latios. That's like the big thing, or from random like Fire Punches from not a Guts Conkeldurr, but like a Iron Fist Conkeldurr, then we should be able to take that hit. But that's the biggest reason we have the Occa Berry there for, because we want to take that hit, go for a Shift Gear, and then outspeed my opponent's entire team, which is very scary for them. Zen Headbutt is there specifically for the Toxapex. It also hits the Volcarona for better damage. I was originally debating running Blaze Kick, but I can't really. I just can't. Blaze Kick would be there to OHKO the Excadrill, because at this point we do not OHKO it at +2 with Iron Head or Leech Life or anything. So it's a little bit problematic there. And if we get burnt with the Flame Body on Volcarona, it's definitely a problem as well. We also take 2 Modest Scarf Moonblasts from Xerneas on top of that. And that is our Genesect. Moving on, we have another one of our win cons being the Necrozma Dawn Wings. Didn't really get to do much last time around. Actually, it just died. So yeah, that's a thing. But at the end of the day, it is a very, very strong set with Moongeist Beam, Photon Geyser. Actually, this should not be Photon Geyser. That should be Psy Shock. I changed it very last minute. Calm Mind and Autotomize. The Autotomize and Calm Mind are kind of there. No, I'm not going to get both. I'm just not. If he lets me get both, then it's game over. But if I get one or the other, I'm in a good position because we outspeed a lot of my opponent's team. And I feel very confident that we can just set up one and then kind of go in. So if we set up the Combine, fantastic. If we set up the Autotomize, that works too. I'll definitely take advantage of it because we outspeed everything that is not Scarf. So it's definitely something that we need to kind of focus on. Just make sure we have at least one way to kind of set up at least one of our setup moves. At the end of the day, it's not the most important thing in the world because we do have other options around it. We can just fire off Moongeist Beam, we can fire off Psyshock and feel very confident in what the Necrozma is going to do in terms of damage output. And it can really do a lot of damage. So I'm hoping that Necrozma can be one of our win cons this week as well, or at least break my opponent's team to the way I want it to be broken. Our next mon is going to be the Xerneas T. Xerneas is an important role this week as well. It is another one of our win cons. We have 3 win cons that all have setup options, which is very, very useful. Now, the reason why Xerneas is here specifically as an offensive set with the Life Orb is because look at flying types and look at the types that he has to resist those. He has what? The Excadrill, the Gigalith, and then the Rotom. Rotom's not appreciating a Sludge Wave, especially at +2. Gigalith is not appreciating a +2 Grass Knot from Life Orb Xerneas. And then Excadrill can't OHKO me. I have Grass Knot, which can do a ton of damage to it, so I felt like this was probably the best that I could run, and it would hit my opponent's team for absolutely incredible damage. It was probably the best that I could run this week. I don't think a defensive set would do me much good because rocks are going to be up. It's going to be annoying as hell to deal with the Xerneas as well. It can be specs and just really cause problems for me. So I felt this set was going to be really strong. It has speed for the Latios. We also take a timid Moonblast from Xerneas, plus Life Orb Recoil once. And that's important because let's say we decide to get to +2 as he switches into Xerneas to try and take whatever hits. He goes for a Scarf Moonblast, and then at that point in time, we're going to die unless we take the Life Orb chip, which we will in this situation. Very useful, and we'll OHKO back, by the way, with a +2 Sludge Wave, so very cool there. +2 Grass Knot will actually OHKO a non-specially defensive Gigalith while it's in sand, which is useful to have, but it doesn't do that if we get knocked off, so we need to have the Life Orb for that. Very helpful here, and Regenerator, of course, is useful to make sure that we can have as much HP as possible on switching. Our next mon is going to be our Dracovish here. Now, Dracovish was running Scarf last week. He got 1 KO. Not good enough. I felt like I should have done better with it. Did not really use it to its fullest potential. Still got to work on it, but at the end of the day, in an Ubers league, it's not going to be as incredible as it would be in a standard league. But the good news is we can run Dracovish as a way to kind of set up our win cons, which are going to be our first 3 mons that I mentioned before, the Xerneas, the Genesect, and the Dawnwings. Now, what this does is it sets up a sub on the Toxapex. If I see the Gigalith, the Conkeldurr, the Rotom to an extent, the Munchlax, even the Volcarona, I can just click Vicious Rend freely. I just click that and I'm happy. Basically, once I do that, my opponent really doesn't have many switch-ins. It's basically the Tangrowth and the Toxapex, and that's it. So he's gonna have a really tough time dealing with those. And if he brings either the Tangrowth or the Toxapex, I have answers to them in the back, which I feel very confident in their abilities to beat those things so that Dracovish can go in. Substituting up on the Toxapex is kind of my way to get around it wanting to knock me off or get damage off on me or whatever the case may be. With Super Fang, if I'm behind a sub, by the way, Super Fang into Psychic Fangs, or I think it's actually Vicious Rend will do more, but Super Fang into Vicious Rend against the Tangrowth, I can beat it 1v1 if it's not carrying like a Giga Drain or something, and I'm behind a sub. So it's very useful there. We can manage to chip that thing down to the point where, honestly, anything can beat it, not even our Dracovish. So that is the point of that. We have Spiel set for Adamant Conkeldurr, and it is a very, very strong set that helps us get to our win con at the end of the game. Our next mon is going to be our Landorus Therian. Now, Landorus Therian is running a more defensive set. Again, we ran a bulkier spread last week, but it had like a Substitute and Swords Dance. It didn't really do much that I wanted it to do, and that's unfortunate, but this set is meant to be super specially defensive to take hits from the Volcarona, because Volcarona is a huge threat for me. It also is immune to the Earthquake that the Excadrill might want to throw off at me. I also am going to be weakening by 1 stage because of the Intimidate. So basically, it's just a really good catch-all mon in the situation when a lot of the rest of my team is going to be very offensive. It's a strong mon. He doesn't have any ice types. His ice type attacks would be coming from like the Latios with Ice Beam, and like that's pretty much it, other than Ice Punch from the Conkeldurr. And what am I saying? He has a Rotom Frost right there. Regardless, those mons are going to be the ones hitting me with ice moves, so I feel confident that I can just come in, take whatever hit I need to do, and then switch out. Basically, the whole point of this is to make sure that I can take multiple hits. I take 1+1 Excadrill's Iron Head with Rocks Up. If he's at -1 because he didn't go for Source, let's see as he predicts and goes for Earthquake or something, as I get the Intimidate drop on him, then we'll be able to take as many hits as we want from that thing. Basically, we can go for a Rock Tomb, get some speed control, Earthquake to KO it, U-turn out if we want momentum, or we can get rid of the hazards for my Genesect and my Xerneas specifically. With our special defense investment, we can take 2 Flamethrowers from a timid Volcarona or 1 modest Fire Blast with rocks from that same Volcarona. We also take a modest +1 Xerneas' Moonblast. If it's timid and specs, it's a roll in my favor to survive after rocks. It's like very, very likely that we survive after rocks. So I felt confident in that calc there, but again, we'll see how that goes. The big thing is we keep hazards off the side of the field. That's the big thing. And we also 2 KO Gigalith with Earthquake if it's a max defense, max HP with leftovers. That's why we have the 60 attack investment, therefore. I would have liked to put it into special defense to make sure we can take the Xerneas' modest Moonblast. Modest +1 Moonblast, excuse me, after rocks, but I felt like it was just the best, or the timid one, excuse me, after rocks, but I felt like this was the best course of action to go with. Make sure we had that little bit of extra oomph in our attacks, so it can be very, very, very important. Our next mon, our final one, is going to be our Sylvally, making its season debut as a ghost-type Sylvally this week. We're running multi-attack, Flame Charge, Swords Dance, and Parting Shot. Parting Shot is there because it allows us to get into our win cons pretty easily. Let's say it's my Sylvally against them, like, I don't know, the Munchlax or whatever. Let's see if he brings the Munchlax. Munchlax obviously is going to probably run Thick Bat, so it's weakened Flame Charge, and at the same time, multi-attack does very little to it. So I can just Parting Shot away and get into my answer to it, which likely would be something like my Genesect, maybe even my Landorus, or even the Dracovish, and that's very, very scary. So that's what we have the Parting Shot there. Swords Dance with Ghost and Fire coverage goes in. Look at my opponent's Ghost resist. Again, like I said before, with Necrozma, he has 1, and it's an immunity, and it's a Munchlax. So if I can get up a Flame Charge or 2, oh boy, forget about it. It is over. Swords Dance, 2 Flame Charges. I don't think he really has any answers to beat this Sylvally, so it can be very, very scary for him. We have speed on the set for a max speed Excadrill, Jolly Drill, and that allows us to make sure we can outspeed it if it's in sand while we're at +2. And we also have enough bulk to take a Guts Conkeldurr's knockoff after Stealth Rocks. That is our team, guys. I feel very confident in this build. I'm hoping that we can get the win here and jump back to a positive differential, and ideally a neutral record at this point will be 1-1 if we get the win. But yeah, 1-1 is so much better than 0-2. We definitely need to get the win here. I'm not going to be the 8th seed once again. I'm going to move up higher than that. BBL, let's do it. Week number 2. All right, everyone. So he brings the Xerneas, the Gigalith, and the Excadrill. All right, he brings the Tangrowth, he brings the Latios, and he brings the Volcarona. Scary, scary 6 Pokemon, that's for sure. But we definitely have a way out for this battle, that's 100%. I'm going to lead off with Kronos here. I don't know what he'd want to lead with, but it has a decent matchup against everything. I can U-turn on the Tangrowth if that wants to come in. So, yeah, let's just do that. Leading off with Kronos here. Good luck, have fun to Lux. Let's have a great game. Oh my god, today's one of those days, guys. Not feeling my best. Like, just what are you gonna do? But I'm hoping to give you guys a really entertaining battle that you guys can learn from. I can learn from. We can just have a really good game, a good Ubers game. So guys, make sure to smash the like button, of course, because we're gonna have a crazy game. Wendy is okay. The Latios. All right. I'm just gonna go for a U-turn here. If he decides to Ice Beam me, fine. Ice Beam away. Go ahead. I'll then know right away that he has it. So let's just go for the U-turn here. We'll see what he wants to do. Drop a Draco, Ice Beam. But Lando was my lead of choice. So Landorus Therian against Latios. Yeah, Ice Beam will destroy me. Actually, Ice Beam has a chance to knock KO, which is crazy. It's 95 to 113, which is insane. Wow. That's insane to think about, because it's got 130 special attack, and we're not even fully specially defensive. Jeez. We got an attack drop on it, so in case it's physical, I guess we have that in the bag. But I could see him go hard into the Tangrowth. That's definitely a possibility. He may not want to risk this early on. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Because if I'm Yachi Berry, or if I'm, I guess, Assault Vest or Sashed or whatever, he might be worried. So that's a possibility too. We are losing our special wall here if he goes for an Ice Beam. As he switches out. Fantastic. I'm so happy about that. Did not want to take the Ice Beam. Ibarra. Is that the Tangrowth? It is the Tangrowth. Okay, let's see if this thing is Rocky Helmet now. Solid damage there. It is not Rocky Helmet. Okay. Do I go into Icarus here, or do I go into Kaguya? I think I go Kaguya. We should take the knockoff from Tangrowth. Let's go look at Tangrowth, Rocky Helmet. Let's just make sure it's specially defensive. Calm. It's level 100. I want this to be level 50. Come on now. Level 50. And let's go to Necrozma. Ooh, that's a lot of damage to me. Wow. Good news is it doesn't do too much back, even with knockoff. I can go to Icarus here and go for a Sludge Wave. That's pretty free. Or I just go for a Nasty Plot, actually. I think I'm going to go into Icarus and I'm going to click Nasty Plot. That's going to be my play here. I don't want to go into Necrozma just yet because I want to make sure things are weakened down a bit. But let's go for the Nasty Plot. He probably brings in the Gigalith. And I can fire off the Grass Knot after. I don't think he goes for... Yeah, he doesn't stand. No chance. No chance he stays in. But Senketsu, is that the Gigalith? It is the Gigalith. Okay. So if I go to my Xerneas at +2 with our Life Orb against the Gigalith. Okay. If he's max special attack or max special defense careful nature, we have a roll to OHKO him. 92 to 108. Let's go for the Grass Knot. Let's go for the Grass Knot, baby. We should do a ton of damage to this. Ideally, we OHKO it outright. If he goes hard into Excadrill, it would suck, but he does not. Stays in. Grass Knot comes out. And... oh, so close. So close. Are you kidding me? Rest. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So he's got a ton of special defense investment. A ton. Like, he's careful nature. He's probably max special attack, honestly, as well. I just have a free Grass Knot here again. If he goes hard into Excadrill, so be it. We still do a ton of damage to it. If I take a look at Excadrill, max, or no investment at all, we do 59 to 70. That's insane. That's insane damage. I would have loved to have gotten the... I would have loved to have gotten the KO on that. That would have been amazing if we got that. Because then he has to bring in the Excadrill or a Choice Scarfer. As he switches out. Sakuda, what is that? Excadrill. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to Grass Knot here again. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Okay, we're going to be at 103 points of health. Rock Slide will OHKO me. Yeah, Rock Slide OHKOs me. Oops, no, do not want to do that. Want to switch and go hard into Chronos here. Gonna get the Intimidate off on it, weaken it by 1 stage. So if I go into Landorus, Intimidate is on. He can go for Earthquake freely, he can't. Ironhead. Wow. Dude. Oh, come on, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh my god, that's so bad. That crit hurts. That crit really, really, really hurts. Wow. What do I sack off here? I still kind of want this thing around, but... wow, that sucks. Okay, let's take a look. Info. This is the this will be the last turn of Sand. We'll know right away. Oh, that sucks so much. I'm just gonna go for the U-turn, just in case he switches out for some reason, but he just Ironheads again. That really, really sucks. I took 2 of those. I took 2 of those. Unfortunate. Okay. I don't just win yet. The Volcarona is still around. I need to weaken that thing still. If I go into Fallen here, he's at -1. So let's go into our, what is this thing called? Silvally. He's at -1, but he is Life Orb. Earthquake does 43 to 59. Okay. I just go into Fallen here. And I click Flame Charge, excuse me. Flame Charge is my play. That really, really sucks. That really, really sucks. Wow. Oh my god. That's... I can't say anything about it. It happens. It happens, but I'm trying to think, like, we were in such a commanding position, but he switches out here. Ibarra, okay. We get the Flame Charge off on it. 0 damage. I should probably remove Landorus from here. Where is my Landorus? There you are. I kind of want a Swords Dance, to be honest. Just in case he decides to go for like a Sleep Powder or whatever. If he does, he does. Fine. But we know he's Smooth Rock on his Gigalith as well. So he's super specially defensive on top of that. And it's back to full HP. What are you going to do? Getting that roll was... oh, that's so unfortunate. Damn. Tangrowth. Defensive. It's not Rocky Helmet. It's also not Occa Berry, which is nice. Could be the Bug Reducing Berry, the Tanga Berry. It doesn't have that much defense investment. It's mostly specially defensive. From the damage I do with Flame Charge. Giga Drain. Okay. Yum. So we're at +2 now. Multi-attack does about half. So yeah, I think that's my play. This should be the last turn of sand, correct? Last turn of sand. Let's go for the multi-attack. If he is max defense relaxed, which I know he's not, it is 47 to 56. Yum. Okay, so we should outspeed anything that's not scarfed here, which is good news. Let's go for it again. Multi-attack. If he goes hard into the Gigalith, so be it. The whole point of this right now, what I want to do is I want to weaken the Volcarona. Once the Volcarona is weakened, I can just win with Genesect, especially if I bring it in on the Gigalith or something. Gigalith actually should have more defense investment, so it might not. Actually, yeah, it will, but that's okay. So we get the KO, so Valley picks with the KO on the Tangrowth. We are +2, which is nice. That's one fewer answer to Vish now, which is great. Senketsu. It's asleep, okay. What I want to do is go for the Flame Charge here. I'm going to go for the Flame Charge here. I'll boost my speed up by a second stage. I think I should probably have gone for the Shadow Claw, the multi-attack there, because if he switches out into anything, it drops. Yeah. I think I have more turns of sand, but still. Actually, this is fine, because the reason I was thinking that is like if he runs like Sleep Talk or something, that would have been problematic, but what are you going to do? What does he go for? Fast Asleep? Does he have Sleep Talk? He does not have Sleep Talk. And we take 11 points of health, so we're going to drop at some point, but I can multi-attack here freely. That's one turn of rest. We multi-attack again. Oh my god, that's damage. We're going to get a huge Sleep Talk shit. He has it. He has it. He has it. Roll rest. Toxic. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to survive one fewer turn now, I think. I think actually we're going to drop to the next hit. So we're going to get the KO on something here. We kill something, which is cool, but we're dying to the next hit. That's unfortunate. If he didn't roll Toxic there, that sucks. Oh well. If he had rolled rest, it would have been fantastic. But Silvally is breaking this team down. And it gets the KO on the Gigalith. So at this point in time, the Gigalith is gone. But so is our Silvally. Which is unfortunate, but we can survive. We can deal with it. Okay. We're at 158 with Torn. If I take a look at Tornadus, I want to know, do I drop to a Rock Slide from a Jolly Excadrill? Excadrill, level 50. Jolly, the Life Orb. Rock Slide, it looks like it's going to be a roll. But the fact that he went for Iron Head is good news for me. Because Iron Head would not kill me. Let's go into Icarus. I have the Grass now to get the KO on it. If he goes into Xerneas, I have Sludge Wave. Wendy, okay. I'm pretty sure Hurricane does not reduce your accuracy in the sand. So let's say a Hurricane Pokemon. I want to make sure of this before I do anything. I'm going to press back. And let's take a look. We're going to search for sand. Let's take a look at sun. Okay, when using Rain, Hurricane has bypasses accurate checks and always hits. And if it's using Sunlight, it drops. Okay. So let's take a look at Latios quickly. Because I did not expect him to go Latios. But if he goes into Latios, and we have level 50, Hurricane does so much. 72 to 86. I'm going to go for it. 30% chance to miss. We hit, connect. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That's great. What does he go for? Draco Meteor. Do we drop to this? We might. We might drop to this. 142. Yeah, we're gone. Okay, we're gone. Oh. Okay. Let me get rid of Tornadoes here. I want to check something. I want to check the Volcarona. Bulky Quiver Dance? No, not Bulky Quiver. I want to see max special attack against my Genesect. Because I have the Occaberry. Wow, that destroys me still. Insane. If I get the +1, we have +2 in total. We don't we don't do that. I gotta go Kaguya here. I gotta go Kaguya. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Autotomize. And if he stays in, I can do it twice. We know he's not Scarf, by the way, so I can Autotomize freely. That's my play. Necrozma against, what is this thing called? Latios. Level 50. -2. He switches out. Sakura, what is that? Okay, that's fine. We'll still take the hit. We'll still take the Shadow Claw if it comes. Yeah, we should. Excadrill, Uber Sand Rush, level 50 with Shadow Claw does, at the very most, 84.4%. 91.9 if he is Adamant. And I just, how many turns of Sand are there left? 3 turns. Okay, and I just go for, I should go for a Side Shock here. I should get the KO on it. I can preserve, actually no, I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to go for a Moongeist Beam. I don't see there's any reason not to, so I'm going to go for that. He Earthquakes, that's not going to do enough. Earthquake do 54 to 64. Yeah, which we chew. If I had like Moonlight or something, if this thing got Recover, it would have been great, but it does not. Regardless, Necrozma picks up its first kill on the season. That's awesome. We get rid of the Excadrill. The Sand Core is down. We know he's not Scarf on his Latios. We'll see. We'll see if he goes hard into Xerneas. That might be a problem. We might find out that's Scarfed or something, which would suck. You know, I thought this game would be going a bit better. I just don't think. Honestly, not getting the roll on the what is that thing called on the Gigalith sucked, and at the same time, but the worst part was the crit on the Lander. So that crit did not happen. I think we would have had this in the bag, honestly, already. I think it would have been over, which sucks, but is what it is. I have another game happening. It's supposed to be happening right now. I'm gonna message my opponent quickly, just saying, give me a few minutes. I wonder what he goes into. The fact that it's taking this long is interesting, to say the least. He might not be Scarfed on anything. Tsukasa, what is that? Alright. We just go for the Moongeist Beam and we see what happens. Is he Scarfed? Is he Scarfed? We'll find out right now. Come on, baby. Come on. He is not Scarfed. We might KO this. It's a Xerneas. No investment. Oh, no, we don't KO it. Never mind. What am I saying? I don't know what I was saying there. Moonblast comes out. That's going to get the KO on me. Oh my god. Dude, no, the Sandstorm. Oh, so close. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Let's go Tellus. I think my play here is going to have to go for a flinch. I'm not going to lie. Because we're not Scarf Dracovish. If we were Scarf Dracovish, we would have this game already. Special attack boost too. Damn. Let's shift gear, get the +1. If we were Scarf Dracovish, we just won the game right there. And I'm not. We're going to fall 0-2. Insane. Insanity. What a shame. He switches out. Wendy. Okay. Do I get the plus? No, there's no reason for me to. Maybe. Maybe. Do I try and get to +2 here? Okay, let me take a look at Volcarona, because if I get to +3, that might be the plan. If I gain to +3, level 50, no investment in HP. We just at +1. Zen Headbutt doesn't do enough. At +2, it's a roll. At +3, it's guaranteed. I think I have to go for it. I have to go for the shift gear here. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does here. Because we'll take the Mystical Fire because of our Akaberry. Yeah. So we eat this. Dude, if we had gone to +3, oh my god, if we... Did he crit me? Oh no, he's just like Specs or something. He's totally Specs. That's Leech Life. I'm so disappointed. If we had gone to +2. Oh no, what am I saying? We don't KO. We don't KO. Oh my god, I was calculating. Oh, this is why I hate download. I have to get used to that. Because I'm calculating the Volcarona. Volcarona automatically gives it a boost in attack. So I was calculating when I was at +2, it's really like I'm +3. If I'm at +3, it's really like I'm at +4. So I'm calculating at +3. It says it does. Damn, yeah, no, +2. +2 will do a grand total of 74 to 88. We need a flinch. We need a flinch. Unless... Okay. I'm making the play. I'm going... we're going to lose the game anyways. I'm not banking on 30%. I'm going to go hard into my Dracovish here. We are bulky as hell. Flamethrower does nothing to me. Bug Buzz. 49 to 58. 49 to 58. Come on, baby. Fiery Dance. Okay. At +1, he does 72 to 86. Which is at most 168. That's if he's timid. Let's go for the Fish's Rend. Come on. Come on, baby. We shouldn't outspeed. We do 196. Bug Buzz. 86% at the very most. We eat it. Amazing. Don't be Pasho. He's not Pasho. Don't be Sash. It's not Sash. I think making that play... That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I should get rid of the Latios and the Volcarona now. This is crazy. Sorry, this game is wild. Making this play... Where's the Volcarona now? Making that play might have won us the game. I think it did win us the game. Again, it has to be... He's got to be running max speed. He's got to be running max speed on this thing. Fish's Rend. That burn honestly kind of sucks because... And he's sub... Of course the burn matters! And he's Yachi... Oh my god. Is he... Good game, Lux. Good game. If I was that was a speed boosting set. Oh my god, we take a loss. We take a 2-0 loss here. I'm just gonna get rid of everything here. That is so frustrating because I still think we won this game. We win this game had my opponent not... That sucks. Had my opponent not crit me, but at the same time, had I not gone for the second shift gear, we had it. But we're gonna pick up a loss here. GG Deluxe. I'm very frustrated about this, guys. I'm really frustrated because we had this game, and that crit killed us. That crit killed us. God damn it, man. I was hoping he'd have rest, but nope. Yeah. And that was the game. GG. I don't have anything to say. I realized where I made a mistake, but him getting the crit on the Landorus was the whole game. that's basically it. We should not have been put into the situation to have to make plays to win, and that's the game there. Insane. A second 1-0 loss in a row. Unbelievable. God damn it, man. Our team works. I'm able to pilot it well, but that crit is huge. And I was like saying like, okay, it's not the end of the world, but no, it was big. And I thought we pulled it out, but that Salikberry said, great prep, great bring. What are you gonna do? Honestly, what are you gonna do? If I'd gone for a Leech Life again, man, oh my god, if I'd gone for the Leech Life on the Latios too, like, and that's frustrating because I should have been more detailed with the calc. I should have looked at it more and been like, okay, no, this makes sense. Like, Zen Headbutt at +2 instead of +3. Just, that's stupid. Oh my god. Good game to Lux. Make sure you go and check him out, guys. His channel link is in the description, just like the rest of the coaches in the BBL. We're going to be back for week 3. I don't remember who we play right now, but I'm going to be playing that game in like 2 days. It's going to be the final live comp for BBL for the foreseeable future until I get into my new place. So, yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the video. Comment your thoughts on the battle down below, what you think I could have done better. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time.